What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing great. This is Kirby Steven Leadership. I'm glad that you are watching this video today. Today, we're going to talk about my favorite word when it comes to development is the word intentionality. If you want to change your life, if you want to grow in whatever areas of your life, whether it's individual, personal, whether it's at work, in your own personal career, you're going to need to be intentional. Intentional. Being intentional, it means that you move around your life with purpose. You move in an area in whatever that you're doing with high level of purpose and meaning. So when you live your life with intentionality, you produce more, you're more successful, you grow faster, and then doors are opening for you in a way that will be for your benefit. So intentionality do matter. Purpose in your actions are very important. So I want to talk to anybody here who wants to grow as a leader, who wants to grow in their personal development, and I want to talk about three gaps you need to overcome. There's more than that, but three gaps you need to overcome so you can be intentional in the goal that you have set for yourself, whatever it is, for your workplace, for your personal growth, etc., etc. Okay, so three gaps that we're going to talk about. So the first one that I want to talk about is the assumption gap. The assumption gap is the understanding that I assume that it will automatically grow. I used to live on that belief, and I pay a huge price for it, which is losing time, momentum, and procrastination sets in. Listen, you never assume that things will just happen for you. If you want to grow in your life, if you want to grow in your personal or professional development, you're at work right now and you want to get that promotion, nobody going to come to your desk or just knock at your door, maybe some, but not all of us, not most of us, and come to your desk and present you with a new title, a new raise, a new opportunity, a business plan. No, you're going to have to intentionally assume that you are in control and you have to make it happen, right? That's the only assumption that you can have, is that I assume that if I do certain things, if I'm purposeful in doing certain things and putting things in motion, then opportunity will start to open. But then you have to be intentional, and one of the gap that you have to overcome is the assumption one. Don't assume that things will be handed to you. Don't assume that people will just like you because you look cute and you look nice or you well dressed. People will just come to you. No, you have to go for the things that you want. Okay, so if you want to grow in your life and or in your professional development, if you want to be in a place that you want to get promoted or you want to get a raise, you have to assume that you have to take control of your actions, of your meaning and the purpose of your actions that you want to make to get to that place that you want to be. Okay, so don't assume that you will grow automatically. Assume that things will happen if you are intentional and purposeful for your goal. All right, the second thing that I want to talk about is the knowledge gap. I was speaking to students and young leaders a lot, and people think that the answers will just appear out of thin air. No. If you don't know how to do certain things and you want to grow in that area that you don't know how to grow in, it's basic, but yes, you have to ask question. And for you to ask question, you have to overcome the embarrassment mentality. You have to overcome the shame mentality. You have to overcome the ridiculous of feeling like I'm going to look ridiculous mentality, and you have to let it aside. Ask the question. And if you feel the question is stupid or ignorant or whatever it is, still ask it. It's better for you to be dumb for a day. It's better for you to be ignorant for a day than you go about your life not achieving what you want to achieve because you don't know how to do it. No, ask the question. Ask the question, sir. Get a coach. Get a mentor. Get somebody who's been in the area in which that you want to grow. And then you will find that there is knowledge there, okay, that you can find for free by watching these videos, by reading a new book, or connecting with somebody over coffee. Get the knowledge you need to get to the place that you want to be. Okay, so if you want to be intentional, you have to get over that gap. You're gonna have to learn a few more things. You're gonna have to learn new things. You're gonna have to talk to new people, and to get to that place that you want to be. All right, and the last one, but not the least, is the comparison gap. Oh my, the comparison gap is one that I struggled a lot in my life, always thinking that there's always somebody better than me. And I want to tell you the truth, there is. There's always people better than you. There's always people bigger than you. There's always going to be people that have it all together faster than you. But you still you. And if you have a goal that you need and you think that you deserve, you don't compare to your life to somebody else. Do you think that there's other leadership coach in my area where I am that can do what I do now? Absolutely, and better. Do you think that there's among all the teachers in the world, there's better teachers in areas? Absolutely, there's better. But I'm still me, and you are still you. And I want to encourage you that nobody is you. So there's no use to compare yourself to nobody else. If you want to get that promotion, fight the fight and be you. Grow yourself, get the knowledge. Don't assume things will just come to you, and be intentional about not comparing yourself to others. Now, I want to say this. Others are there for a reason, that have gone the way that you are. Model the people, but not compare yourself to them. Okay? Get inspiration from the people that you look up to. There's coaches in my area that are doing the same thing or similar than me. I look up to them. I look up to them. I go for coffee with them. I had a few coffee with many of them. I've learned from them. I gained the knowledge, and I took what I could make it my own and grow from it. And then I'm still me. There's no use comparing yourself to anybody. You're just going to sink yourself into a hole, and you're not going to achieve anything or go anywhere, because you think there's always going to be somebody that could do it better than you. So if you are the one, then you're the one. All right? So I hope that helped you today. Some of the gaps that we need to overcome are the desire to be intentional. Don't assume anything. Ask question, and don't compare to yourself to others. And then you see that your intentionality will have no stopping. Keep going, keep growing. Blessings to you all.